Hi, Mike. Hey, YouTube.
Yeah, I close.
It's okay, Mike. Take your time.
Yeah. I opened the Zoom too early, so I forgot the.
That's no problem. That's no problem. Hey, YouTube.
Yeah.
So how are you, Mike? What's new?
Yeah, I will turn off a app. But I cannot find was.
What are you trying to turn off?
Turn off other apps like a Zoom, but only use on my Thomas Club. They use that app to have a meeting.
I see.
Same function. The Zoom.
I see.
But I close the window, but I found that they use my CPU, so I want.
So you're trying to close it.
Yeah, close it.
Yeah, just hit Control Alt Delete. Hi, Medina Maratsky.
Yeah, wait me a moment.
Medina, you're in JB, I'm guessing? Mike, I'm just talking to some people on YouTube, so don't worry. It's yeah, you're fine. Oh, we lost Mike. So it's just me and you, YouTube. Say hi, ask a question. I'm here for 1 hour, live with you guys. We lost Mike. We're gonna have a few students from our Singapore office. So yeah, say hi like Medina just did. And yeah, of course, if you guys have any questions about English or about anything, yeah, go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer for you guys. We have 3 viewers right now. It's not a lot. Let me try to get this link out to a few people and see what's happening. Gonna have Susan in here in a second. Susan's in outer space, which is cool. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan.
喂，哎呀，怎么回事呢？
Where are you?
哎呀，我在我的房间呢，为什么进不去呢？ Why？
我不明白你说什么。
She speaks Mandarin. She cannot go in. But I think it's okay. We can hear.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Emma. Hi, Emma.
你看我这有，但是我进不去。
You can go in. Yeah, you can.
有声音，但是你看关空进不去，怎么事？
就进不去啊？
不知道啊。这。
没事。
She had come in. She had come in.
She's here. Yeah, she's here.
We're sitting.
怎么回事？这不有在这。
Last class,
Hi, Matthew.
I learned a new sentence. I lost track of time.
Yeah, yeah. I lost track of time.
Yeah. Today I lost the track of the time.
这个我加进去，声音那边都有了，但是还进不去。
Looks like everybody lost track of time. Hi, Yukiko.
Hi.
Oh, you came back. That's good. That's funny. So how is everybody? What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Hi, Ping Ping, long time no see.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Are we good? We're happy? It's Friday.
same old.
Yes, same old.
Yesterday I went running around
Mike, you go running every day.
running around my flat, but the security stopped me. They told me just stay at home.
But that's you're allowed to go out. You're allowed to exercise. But I think the government is starting to get a little bit more strict with this. So
I hope more strict.
They
who said that? Hi, Katie.
adjust the
对呀，我
level
加个
of
视频了啊。
security level.
You think Mike? You think they should increase the security level?
Yeah, they told people cannot go outside and do exercise. Several days we can running, but after yesterday cannot run. Work or run outside was prohibited.
Are you sure?
I think we can still do that.
Yes,
I think we
yes.
can for now.
But they told me
For now.
just go to work, go to office, just went to shopping. Another thing cannot.
I think we can still go out for do sport.
I think for now. I think
Yeah,
for
for
now
now,
we
yes.
can. Yeah. For now we can still go out and exercise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
For
can
now.
do sports, but I think you cannot stay in a place for a long time. You know, you are sitting here all afternoon. I think the police will come here and tell you to go back home. It's better. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, it's go crazy.
Crazy times. Crazy times. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, crazy times.
Oh.
Oh, Susan's in and out. Hi, Elaine. You look different today.
Oh, Eileen.
Okay. No problem.
Well,
Emma, why do you think it should be more strict?
Oh, because the confirmed case is still increases.
Yeah, the confirmed.
And yeah, and I heard a little bird said maybe they will let the people just stay at home, cannot go out. I don't know if it's true or not.
Did you just say?
My
did you just say
boyfriend
a little bird said?
told me yes. It's not a police, not a government side, just heard. Actually,
Wow.
can I
Good.
see a word on the street? A word on
You'd
the
say-
street. The word on the street. Yeah.
Yeah, the word on the street. Nice. Yeah, the word on the street. Yeah, that's also very true. Yeah, that's very true. Good English.
I don't know.
The word on the street is a correct phrase.
Yeah, so Emma said the word on the street is that more strict measures will be put in place.
Okay.
So yeah, we can also say a little bird said that more strict measures will be put in place. So a little bird just means same as word on the street, and it just means, yeah, not an official announcement. Yeah, not an official announcement. So these days, Emma, you can't listen to the word on the street, right? Because we don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know.
My boyfriend told me.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure, but I don't think that'll happen. You know,
Actually,
I don't.
I hope it happens.
Why do you hope it happens?
Because if it's more serious and the people will stay at home, you know, the Singapore, the old people and a lot of people also like to go to the park and the wet market and the supermarket, a lot of people. Yes, so maybe they are serious, they cannot go out, must stay at home. Maybe we can finish lockdown soon.
Sooner.
Yeah, sooner.
I don't know. I'm not sure because
What do you think?
Yesterday I saw the news about the foreigner works.
Foreign workers.
Foreign works. So I think mostly people are, so how can I say, get the coronavirus, and they have so bad, how can I say, so small room, and you cannot keep the social distance. What should they
Well,
do?
yeah, their homes are quite crowded, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they're living
Cannot.
in bunk beds and things
Yeah.
like that, right? Yeah.
told the people, okay, you must so stay in the safe distance. Yeah, I think it,
They live in dormitory.
Yeah,
with
dormitories, yeah.
crowded.
Dormitory.
Yeah. Yes. A lot of people together. So dormitory.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think nobody knows what to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
The government, Emma or Elaine or Yukiko, or we don't know what to do. So
So just waiting.
yeah, we just have to wait. Stay home and wait.
Yeah.
But just my feeling is that it'll be longer than May 4th. But I don't know why. I have no reason why, but I think that's just my feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah. Susan, where are you? Are you on the International Space Station?
I have lot of questions.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, good.
That's
Good. Good. Ask me one question. I'm ready.
Space station?
No. Sorry, that was just a joke, Susan. Oh, there's some rabbit head. If anyone wants to eat rabbit head.
Oh my God.
It's good.
Rabbit.
Delicious.
Yes.
Oh, no, delicious. You chili.
It's actually delicious.
It's delicious. There we go. International Space Station. I said, Susan, now you are on the International Space Station.
I like sea fish. Yeah.
But I'm just joking. You're on the satellite, the International Space Station. Just 开玩笑. 开玩笑. Joke.
Chasing the moon.
Yeah, you're chasing the moon. So Susan, what's your question?
For example, I use the where or which or who or use relative clause made a new sentence, but I not made.
So this is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is difficult for me. I don't enjoy teaching this one either. But I will teach it. I will teach it.
Susan's question, how to make a sentence. That's right.
Well, so maybe we take two sentences and we put them together, right? So in this case, and it's a really good question, right? We use relative clauses, all right? And in this, hi Nancy, by the way, we need to add relative pronouns, okay? So we need to add a relative pronoun. So these are our relative
pronouns. Where?
That's enough for now.
Oh.
Okay, I'll add one more.
With 是什么 ？with 是 who
whose
whose positions. For example, football pitch. Football pitch. Football pitch. How made a new sentence?
Okay, all right, let me give you some examples first, and then you ask me if you have any questions. So, you know, the simple way to do this, right, is this is always my same example. Okay, I got two girls here, right? Yep, Mike, very pretty. Okay, I got two girls here, right? And they have hair. All right, so Mike, which woman is more beautiful?
The red one.
You ask me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the woman wear the red dress more beautiful.
Okay, so Mike, great.
The girl who dressed
Yes.
the girl who wear the red dress is more beautiful.
Okay. Good. So,
That's very stereotype.
Yeah,
I didn't choose the red dress, Elaine.
I make a mistake. We use the past tense. Whoa.
Elaine, I never chose the red dress. That was Mike and Emma. Okay, that's not me.
Yeah,
All right,
I
but
think
yes.
I choose that the girl.
I think my opinion.
It's like long hair, red dress, or red. It's like so stereotype, right?
Well, we don't know if she's tall or if she has a pretty face, right? It's just for example. Just for example. Okay. All right. So in this case, okay, if I break this into 2 sentences, okay? If I break this into 2 sentences, oh, I like a woman. Okay. She's wearing, okay, or Mike, I guess, the red dress, right? So I have 2 sentences. If I want to combine these 2 sentences, I need to use a relative pronoun, right? Now we're talking about a person, right? We're talking about a person. Yeah, who, right? So who is correct, right? So I would say, I like the woman, okay? Changes to the.
Oh.
Because specific, it's a specific woman, okay? And then if I want to, in this sentence, I have a subject, right? She. Well, I want
Who?
to, yeah, right? I replace the subject with who, right? And I keep this verb, is wearing the red dress.
Red dress.
Right? Or a red dress, yeah. But I'm talking about 2 women, for example, or 2 men, or 2 dogs, or whatever. Elaine, don't say I'm trying to prejudice this. But maybe Mike and I were drinking a beer, right? We're having a beer, and we're like, Mike's like, whoa, I like that girl. But if Mike says, I like that girl, I don't know which girl he's talking about, right? He has to give me more information, right? So, for example, just this sentence, I say, I like the woman. That's not the correct sentence, right? It's not a complete sentence, right? I need to give more information. So if I'm talking about these 2 women, right, I need to give more information, which is why I say, I like the woman who is wearing the red dress. Because I have to give information about that woman, right? So if we look at all the pictures, on the Zoom right now, hi Shaina. If I look at all the pictures here on the Zoom and I don't see anybody's name, and I'm like, oh, which one is Emma, right? Right? So Emma is the student who's wearing headphones, right? I guess Lei is also wearing headphones, but for example, right? Emma's wearing headphones, Susan is not wearing headphones, Yukiko's not wearing headphones, Ping Ping's not wearing headphones, Elaine is not wearing headphones. Or maybe Ping Ping is wearing headphones, I just can't see them, right? So I need to use this information, right? I need to use this information. If we think about, like, I have a sister, okay, she lives in Australia. I have another sister, she lives in Canada, right? So I like my sister. Okay, I can't say that because I have to tell you which sister, right? So I like the sister who lives in Canada, right? I don't like the sister who lives in Australia, for example, right? Elaine, I only have one sister, okay? So don't worry, I like my sister. Maybe she's watching this, I don't know, because we are on YouTube. She's probably not watching this because it's probably boring for a non-English student.
Okay.
So that's kind of how that works. We take 2 sentences and we put those together. Yeah. Now, this is not really how we speak. So once you get to upper intermediate and advanced, you don't see this English very often, right? Because I would say to Mike, hey, Mike, you see that girl over there? I like her. She's pretty. She's wearing a red dress. Or do you see that girl in the red dress? I like her. So that's how we don't really say, English, a pen is something which you use to write, right? A pen is something which you use to write. We don't talk like that.
Okay, but if you so have to write something, and can I use this sentence?
Yeah, or I just say
Or for
I
write
use a
something.
pen. I use a pen to write would probably be a better answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we try to keep it, when we're speaking, we do try to keep it as simple as possible. Relative clauses are quite formal.
Yeah.
Yeah, relative clauses are quite formal.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
colloquial language is different the formal writing language.
Yeah, right. So Mike just said, right, colloquial, which just means like spoken English. So there's two good examples on this paper, right? Word on the street or a little bird said. Those are two good examples of colloquial English, right? Where more native speaker, more common, more natural.
Okay.
And I don't use relative clauses very often. Unless I'm explaining to somebody what something is, just like I just did there. If I'm explaining what something is to you, that's also a relative clause.
Okay. Okay.
So this goes into much more detail. We have non-defining, we have defining, and then obviously I can give you an example for each pronoun. One thing that is tricky about this that maybe I can teach you guys is sometimes a place is a place or a thing. A place is a place or a thing. Which one?
Please.
Place or thing?
Please?
Please is a noun or the word.
Okay, let's change that. Okay, a school.
Oh, is a noun.
It's a place.
But
Yeah,
Place.
it's a place. Place.
okay, place.
Place.
Everybody thinks a school is a place.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but a school can also be a thing.
Sim.
So I can say that's right. That's the school where I work.
Yeah.
This is a place or a thing?
Place.
Please.
A place, right?
Place.
Because the other answer would be I work there, right? And there is a place. Okay. So the school is a place or a thing?
Thing.
Yeah. So in sentence number 2, right? In sentence number 1, we're using where. In sentence number 2, we're using which.
Mm-hmm.
In this sentence, we're talking about the school as a place. And in this sentence, we're talking about the school as a. Because I don't care where the school is. Where is not important, right? What does that school do? Or what does that school have? What does that school make or create or something like that. I care about the school as a thing. Right? I can say that is the restaurant where I met my wife, right? I don't care about the restaurant, I care about the place. Oh, that's the restaurant which has the best pizza in Singapore, right? Now I'm talking about it as a thing. Doesn't matter where it is, it's not important in the place. I'm talking about it as a
Please, for example, when use whose.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so whose we use for possession, right? So I can say Susan is the student. Right? Whose necklace is pearls.
Whose necklace is
Susan is
a student. Her.
Let's change that. Right? So Susan's, 她的, right? Susan's.
Yeah.
Right? Whose? We talk about possession, right? So
Whose.
whose is mine, right? This is my pen, or right? This is my pen, mine. Susan's.
Things allow people. Things.
报中文。
意思是这个东西是属于他的吗？是这意思吗？
Someone help me.
哎，你们帮我解释一下。
苏珊的项链是珍珠的。
你想要问的是什么姐？
对
我就是说什么时候要使用这个whose？那这个whose这个例子举的就是说这个东西是属于他的，这个意思。
whose 是一个定语从句在这里。就是 Susan 她是这个学生呢，她的项链是珍珠的。明白了，它是一个定语从句，这里是，然后上面这个定语从句，下面是这个，它把你这个句子写成两个句子分开了，这两个句子是可以分开写，但如果你把这两个句子写成一个句子的话，你就要把它联系起来。
Kiko, you can
不能
study
用
Chinese
是因
today.
为
Sorry，
用
I try to 那个珍珠项链。
这我明白了
物主代词。
物主代词。
Okay, good. All right, good job, Susan. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Does anyone else? Does anyone else have any questions or any different topics?
I have a question. It's about last time I saw the sentence. It's just he was always throwing parties back in college.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think so. I guess that means just he really like party. He really like go to party. But what means is throwing parties back. I don't know.
To throw a party equals just to host or have a party. Right? So you can say I'm right? I'm throwing a party tonight just means I'm hosting, or I'm having a party.
Okay.
So he used to throw a lot of parties, right? Is same thing. He was throwing parties, same thing. Yeah, just means he was the host. If I want to throw a party,
He was what? Sorry?
the host.
Host.
Okay.
You know, it's my party, right? I'm the host
Okay.
of this. Right?
Okay. Okay.
The host. Yukiko, any question? 質問がありますか?
It's okay, but thing is, I think, a little difficult.
Nani? Which?
That's a school which has good teacher.
Mhm.
Do you have any, for example?
So similar thing, right? So, okay, we're going back to this, right? So I would say like that, if I want to make two sentences, okay, that is, right? And I wouldn't say, right? I don't say there has good teachers, right? Because I'm not, I would say it has good teachers. It is a thing. So I wouldn't say there has good, yeah, there has good, no, right? I would say it. Whereas here, right, I would say I work there.
Okay. Can I say that the school where has good teachers?
No.
This kind of place has good teacher. No.
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 I can say, okay, for example, I can say, I can say that is the school where good teachers work, right? Because again, I would say good teachers work there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So again,
I got
that's
it.
so this is kind of what we need to look for is the there, right? Kind of these
Okay.
things. Because then it's a place, right? Then it's a place. So this is similar to, okay, so just like another add-on for this, you know, articles, right? If we talk about like and the, right? You know, and the, right? So for example, with church or school, let's say school again, right? Which one do I use? And the, or nothing?
A school.
A school.
Okay, I can say school, I can say the school, or I can say nothing. Right? So similar thing, right? If I'm talking about, if I say, okay, I go to okay, who says the?
No, I go to school
No,
every day.
I go
nothing.
to
Just nothing.
No,
I
nothing.
go to school every day.
Yeah.
Nothing. Usually, sentence
Right, there's
sentence I
That's
use
good.
Where is the school?
Where is
So it's same kind of rule.
Mhm.
If we talk about the school as a place, we use the. If we talk about the activity, like studying or going to school, right? We don't use the. We use nothing, right?
Yeah.
Where is it?
English. English is hard, but it's fun. Elaine, how about you? Your English is just too good. I know you come here just to see my handsome face. Cool. Fine.
Can you repeat again?
Do you have any questions? Hi, Grace. No questions?
Some question I go to. So I go to the school. I kick off the every day is the correct sentence. I go to the school.
No. So it depends on the reason. So my wife and I, we work at the same school, right? She'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to the school today." She's not going to study.
Yeah.
She's going to the place, right? She's going to the building, right? Right? She's going to the place or she's going to the building, right? It's not about the activity. So for here, school, hospital, church, these are very similar. Yeah, I'm going to do the activity there. The activity is more important. So I go to church every Sunday, right? I can say, which I don't, but just for example, right? I go to church, nothing, right? Every Sunday. Right? The church is in Bukatima. I'm just talking about the building. The first sentence is activity.
Activity.
Right? I'm going to pray, or I'm going to listen to my pastor or my teacher or meet my friends or whatever. But here is the building.
Activity. Oh, activity. Activity we never use the before the place.
Oh no, only like four places. So school, university,
Church.
Church, prison, prison. But hopefully you don't need to use this example ever.
Or police station. A police station.
Prison.
Oh, prison.
Prison.
Okay.
Location.
监狱
Oh, yeah, new word, please.
Okay, prison. So, but we don't need to worry about that because we are good people. So we don't need to go to prison, right?
What about police station?
PlayStation.
Police station.
Police station.
Police station. For example, Paris.
Huh?
Yeah, no. All other, not all other, but most other places in a town use the,
Okay.
right? Yeah, the post office, right? The bank, the supermarket, right? Right? Most other places we use the. Because post office can't be an activity. Right? There's no activity, post office. But go to church is an activity. Go to school is an activity. Go to hospital is an activity.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah, so generally this rule, right? This rule or this rule is about the 4 places, 4 or 5 places.
Okay.
I acted as a prisoner before, actually.
Really? What'd you do?
What?
I tried to get a parole so that I can get out from the jail. So yeah, it was very challenging.
Yeah.
And I actually study Strasbourg method, which is it's more on the few people who does method acting, and they put themselves into a real situation like the Joker, right? Yeah. So at first I was thinking of putting myself like lock up myself in the room for weeks, but I think it's impossible because I still need to go for like audition, casting, and go out, right? Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't actually go to prison.
No. I act as a prisoner. I didn't go to prison.
Oh, you didn't go to prison. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say I go prison. I didn't say I go prison. I act as a prisoner, I say.
Yeah. Yeah, so method acting is a type of acting. Maybe this is not correct. Elaine's an actress, by the way. Yeah, when an actor takes the role very seriously, even they go home, they still act that way. So they're making the movie, right? They're filming the movie at the studio. They act like that person, but even when they go home, they still act like that person, just so they don't lose the role, basically, of method acting.
Weeks of a year, some of them, yeah.
1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yeah. For a year. So that's why the Joker, Heath Ledger, he killed himself. Maybe. That might be why. Not sure.
Oh.
So Ping, do you only drink Lei, do you only drink sparkling water?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Why do you drink sparkling water?
No, I think it's not sparkling, it's just still water.
Oh, okay. But it has like a flavor, right?
It just, but in the summer, I like sparkling water.
In the summer?
Yeah, in Singapore, I know this.
Every day is a summer.
Yes, every summer.
Okay. So we probably have time for about 1 or 2 more questions. Emma, anything? Emma, Chi?
No, I don't have a question.
I have a question.
Oh, Mike, okay, Mike, yeah.
When I learn a new article, sometimes we find the foreign name more difficult to pronounce.
Yep.
We check the dictionary, but but most trains pronounce the people's name, foreign people's name.
Yep.
For example, in Chinese they translate Yali Shanda, but the English is Alexander.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I read a story,
Yeah, I know.
how to pronounce the articles, the name of the story's character's name.
How to...
Don't need a check. Don't need a dictionary. Just guess the pronounce.
Yeah, just to kind of have to guess. Because the background of English names is, it's very wide. So French or Greek or Latin or German or Scottish or Irish or, so it's, yeah, the rules are always different. The pronunciation's always different. So you just kind of have to try to sound it out, try to, yeah, just guess. It's the same. If I read a Chinese name, it's really hard. Japanese is easy.
Yeah.
Japanese is easy for me, but Chinese is, because I don't know if it's right. I have no idea which tone it is, right? So if I say like I want dumplings in Chinese, you might think I want to sleep.
Yes, because Chinese, because you know the pinyin and you know pronunciation, but you cannot write. But English are different. When you hear English, you can write down. So that's the difference between Chinese and English.
Yeah, one difference.
Yeah, one difference. Yes.
No, but I think even the pinyin, right? I have the tones, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, 5 tones.
Okay.
The number 5 is without tone.
Yeah, right. So I have no idea. They all sound the same to me. Right? So I'll say to my wife like ma, and she's like, is that ma or ma? I don't know. I have no idea. Ma. I don't know. I know one of them is horse and one of them is mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know which one is horse. This one? Horse? Ma.
No, the is third. Is
Third
third.
tone, I think.
Third, yes.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah.
It's really stressful.
I think
So I understand your pain. As English students, really, I do understand. I do understand your pain for sure.
But I think just more watching TV and more reading and more listening, it will be better.
Yeah, you can
watch-
talk your wife
Who?
in Chinese. You can.
No. You know, Ping Ping, I really like teaching. I said this to you this morning. No, I didn't, did I? I don't know. I love teaching, but I don't like teaching my kids. I don't mind teaching like other people's kids. Fine. But teaching my kids, I want to, yeah.
Okay.
Without patience, we shall
Really
without
frustrating.
patience.
Knowing your family member maybe not more impatient than the strange people.
Right. And then like your kids are paying me money. Right. So then I'm more happy to teach. But if I'm paying money to teach my kids like now, yeah, that's stressful for me. Because I'm paying my children's school for me to teach them right now. So that's stressful for me.
Can
No?
we do,
What, Elaine?
can we do some phonics?
Phonics?
Yeah.
Right now? You mean pronunciation?
Or another time, I don't know.
Actually, I'm not so good at teaching phonics, actually. It's not, I can't like, you know, my wife can write the phonetic, you know, the letters, the characters. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, like
What's that mean? Phonetic means
Like
the
this.
pronouns, tongues.
yeah, kind of the pronunciation tones, right? So
音标
音标
yes.
I think you learn this in kids. I mean, like as a kid, but not as an adult, I guess.
I mean, there's, you know, if there are good, like in the students' books and stuff like that, there are, maybe not this one, but we can see. I know like pre-intermediate has a good one. Sorry, you guys get to see how the magic happens. So sometimes with the lower levels, I will go into the phonics or the phonetic spelling, right? So things like this. But for example, so like some of your teachers are Matthew, he's from Canada, so we're gonna have the same pronunciation, but like Nikki or Natalie, or like Jess or Dave, if you had those guys before, you know, their pronunciation is totally different.
Yeah.
Just totally different, completely different from mine. And of course, there are some things that are the same, many things that are the same. But, you know, like this one, right? You know, this is called the schwa, right? So, you know, clever. A British person would say clever.
Clever.
I would say clever.
Clever.
Or
Clever.
nervous, right? But a British person would say nervous. But I would say nervous, right? Yeah, so this American English, I don't really use that very much. I will go into the consonants. You know, I think really important for pronunciation. You know, my favorite thing to teach basically is voiced and unvoiced consonants. So this is like t and t, right? So with voiced, we kind of have like a little buzz sound, or like zzz, right? Zzz, right? I know maybe difficult to hear on Zoom, but we have that buzzing sound or that sound in the back of the throat. So the mouth position is the same. So like zzz, right? Just one has a vibration, the other one doesn't, right? Zzz. So like, and right? Right? These have the same mouth position, but a different sound, right? Different sound. Okay, we have like 2 THs, right? Again, I can't really write the symbols, but if you look at the symbols here, like thumb, okay, so that would be, I guess. Yeah, so not, okay, right. So Emma, good mistake, because you said some, right? So many Chinese people, instead of saying TH, right, they say S, but it's, Thumb.
Thumb.
Or like, Elaine, you're Singaporean, Malaysian, Singaporean, but Malaysian or, you know, this area. So, Elaine, how do you say this number?
Take
It's-
that. I'm not gonna say that. Three.
How do you say it?
or
Three?
Yes,
Three. No, three.
Singapore
Three.
tree.
Yeah, right. Singaporeans say tree, right?
Tree, yeah.
But that's wrong. It's not tree. And I know Yukiko can understand that kanji as well, right? So this is like this symbol, right? This symbol, and then mother is this symbol. So and right, you can hear that buzzing sound. Right, it sounds different. Maybe if you can hear me in the microphone. Yeah. So there's many. Like ch and sh, right? Same mouth position, different sound, right? Or yeah, like shower and television, right? So like we have SH and SI, right? Like sh, right?
Can you put your mouth closer to the mic? To the video?
I hate teaching pronunciation, especially on video. And this is going to be on YouTube, so I'm not happy about that.
Yeah.
Not happy about that.
You know, some people can watch YouTube now. Watching YouTube now.
Yeah, I know, 5 people.
5? Okay.
It's fine. Only 5. But in the future, it'll be like 100 or 200. So, but most likely they don't watch till the end because it's really long, and most people won't watch this for 1 hour. So it should be okay. We can do most of the embarrassing things at the end. Yeah, so these two, sorry, like ch and j, actually. So this one should be, I apologize. I made a mistake on this one. Yeah, ch, j, ch, j. Yeah, so like, okay. Yeah, like chess and jazz, right? Same mouth position. Ch, ch, j, 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 right? So a little bit different. A little bit different on that. Yeah. Cheers and jazz, right? Very similar, but ch. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, cheers and jazz. Yeah.
Matt, I'm going to leave.
Oh yeah, you should.
See you.
That's okay. Bye, Emma. Thank you.
Bye. See you guys.
Yeah. So that's it for today. But because I have a private lesson in 20 minutes. So any last question?
Last question. I passed the exam about change the level. I find I make a mistake about a grammar test.
Okay.
Which one I can go? If Sean were tall, I read we would have been better at basketball. Use the verb be, but would have been is wrong. The correct answer is he. If Sean was tall, he
Would be.
would be. Oh yeah, would be.
So this is just going back to second conditional, right? Right. So if plus past simple
Oh.
usually, right? Subject plus would plus be, right? So if I say if Sean were or was taller, right? He would be better, right? Because remember, second conditional is present, right? And unreal. So he would be taller. If I said if Sean had been taller, he would have, right? He would have been better. This is third conditional.
Yeah.
Past
Oh.
perfect, past, and then just past unreal.
Okay, okay. I remember my teacher told me before. I forgot what I used. I forgot.
Yeah, that's why we give you a test, Mike,
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
so you don't forget. All right, good last question. So thank you guys. See you Monday. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Don't drink too much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
Yukiko.
Bye-bye.
Bye Lei. Bye Ping Ping.
Bye bye.
Bye Mike. Bye other person. Bye YouTube.
Bye. See you too.
Bye Matt. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, thanks. Bye YouTube. Only 4 people. Awesome. Bye Kiko. Sayonara.
Okay.
Sayonara.
Mata.
Mata.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
Good job, Mike. Everybody's gone. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. Really, really enjoyed. If you like this video, if you watch this video, like, you can comment, you can say hi, you can share this video, you can share the link at the top with your friends in the future, or just share our channel. I would really, really appreciate that. You know, we have to go online, no choice. So help us spread the love. So thank you so much, and see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.